Hey, it's an NL Central. Cubs baseball start. This one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as.
Now in the box, number 19, and we are ready for some day. Part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs as they take the field here this afternoon, despite the loss last.
This is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. Now the 0-1. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not.
He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they called today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. John Gant gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. Now here it comes. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Oh, and this ball is on. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Rizzo.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. It was a 2 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First offering on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2. Another one sent foul. Baez at second with 2 down. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And gone. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Set to get his day started, Tyler O'Neill, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. He comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Jason.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's one away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. He's set. Here it comes. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Martinez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's just 2 for 9. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. fouled off. The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez has it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 53, John Gant.
So striding forward now, John Gant. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle to Scalzo. Up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The next 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina has it. And he makes the throw to first. Bryant almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's one gone.
Number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Martinez moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Two men on, two out, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ripped on the ground to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Coming to the plate now, number 19 back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Popped up. Rizzo has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Baez on to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit the other way out toward right field. Zobrist giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Kyle Hendricks. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into center field. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that will bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. And the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His second home run of the game. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the longer.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Javier Baez, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. O'Neill is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground is short, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For St. Louis, the shortstop.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, strike one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Under it is Rizzo. One away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
A look at our line score here through the first four. And as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Zobrist is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He got on top of one and was a great.
Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last debut.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Martinez is off at first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a high pop-up. Descalso has got it, and the side is retired. Cards lead 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Carlos Martinez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Carlos Martinez.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Pulled toward right center field. Martinez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 5 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Striding in, Daniel Descalso, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Popped high in the air. Molina is there. And the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Number 66 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 66.
This pitch is popped up. Rizzo is under it. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves 19. To get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, number 19. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 1 out, nobody on. Diaz is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So striding in, Colton Wong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Descalso ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the
Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Dominic Leone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Chris Bryant will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Leone, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Wong is calling for it. 1 out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So stepping in, Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bryant, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The next 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him.
Catcher,
He was putting up a
40.
good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The left fielder.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
So 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Two out, bases loaded. Right side, hit hard. Wong gets to it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Rizzo waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in, Jason Hayward. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That's in the basket, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Daniel Descalso. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First delivery to him on the way. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw in time.
Though it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The catcher, number 4.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping in for the bleacher bums thus far, the homestanding Cubs enjoying a big lead here late. Number 7 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Andrew Miller enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 21.
And now batting, Anthony Rizzo. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
The next Cub up, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 9 on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. He swings and lines it to left. Ozuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed stuck.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Cubs 8 and the Cardinals nothing. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, number 19, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
In now, Colton Wong. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
Not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
8-0 the final today. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Hendricks earned his 5th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. John Gant was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, Adron